Alright, here's a tutorial of Israel Houghton's Lord, You Are Good, and Your Mercy Endure Forever. It's in E. That's the common key. So I'm going to play it one time through, and through the verse and the vamp, and that's it. And I'm going to explain it. Alright, so I did some different chording with that song. See, we don't have a full band in my church. We have a bass player and me and the drummer. We don't have the auxiliary keyboard player. On the record, you hear people, players doing this, but I'm chording the stuff because it sounds empty if I just play it like this. But we're gonna get to that vamp in a second. But the first chord of that song, you have the 1, which is E major, and I'm doing a B, E, and G sharp, or A flat if you want to call it that. Then you're gonna go to the 5, and that's B, D sharp, F sharp. Then to the D chord, that is a A, D, F sharp. Then an A chord, that's the 4. And I'm putting the B in there too. You're gonna do that the first part of the song all while holding the 1. And sometimes I might do this, go back to the 1. It's not in the song, but and well, that's most of the verse. Then you go to the, when they say people from every nation, they go to the 4, then the 5, flat 6, the D, it's flat 7, and go to the 1. In that walk up, you're doing all major chords in that. No matter what key you're gonna be in, doing all major chords during that walk up. So there's an A chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord is B major. The C chord, C, E, G. The D chord, D, F sharp, A. Then you back to the 1. We worship you. Then there's hallelujah, hallelujah. It's just like the first part. This is important too. That's the 5, 4, 3. You're gonna hold this chord. Instead of doing a 1 chord, that sounds kind of dull to me. So I do a F sharp, B, and E. You hear the sound from this? Goes to 5. Then when it say you are good, I go to here. That chord, I'm on the 5 doing that chord, and that's a E flat, A, D, G chord, and a G on the top, and a B in the bass. You say you are good. That's when you put your draw bars out, or in some cases, I'll have my draw bars already preset instead of doing all that stuff. I learned that from Tweaking Clark. You can watch some of her videos too on YouTube. So they say you are good. I go from here to say people from the ages. Then it's that chord. And switch over real fast. You are good. I'm sorry for that mess up. This part, I learned that from Troy Chambers in one of his videos. Cause I said that sounded kind of good. So, I held that E down. You're gonna do a tritone, and the bass plate goes bum 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 bum. And if your fingers my fingers aren't big either, but if they're not big enough, you can still do this. But it's gonna feel empty. So when the bass player does this, it goes to the E, then the G, then the A. So on that chord, I just go. Then you go with tritone, which is F and B, and the A, which is A in the bass. Then you have the G and the C sharp. So in my right hand, I'm doing this part, my left hand. So in my right hand, I'm holding down the E, a B, and an A. See, a lot of folks don't play an E. See, they don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. You that run too. That's a E, D, C sharp, B, A, G, E. But here we go again. You can go hold it down when you're doing the E. I do that same thing right here. That's one of those weird chords too. So you say you are good all the time and all the time. That's going from E, then D, then I'm doing this chord right here. That's that tritone, F sharp, and B, then A, that's A chord, E, A, C sharp, and you have a C sharp in the bass. So we'll go. That's that 5 chord again, You can fit it in there. See, time with this song, timing is everything with these fancy chords. You see, I just walked up from the A to B flat to B. You have to sneak it in. And I think that's about it for that song. So this is Lord You're Good in key of E. Thanks, and I'll see y'all later.